Hey everybody, Joe from Complete Carnivore, back here with another pizza oven. I know I've done a lot of pizza ovens here. There's been a lot of pizza oven content in the past few months, but pizza ovens are hot right now. Everybody wants one. A lot of companies are selling them. This one is one of the original backyard pizza ovens. I think it started it was quite a few years ago. I'm not sure exactly the year. Gozney has made commercial pizza ovens. They make them for restaurants and stuff, and a few years back they got in some backyard pizza ovens. Actually today I think they just released their Arc XL, which is kind of a step up from this one. This is the Roccbox. It's kind of their entry-level backyard pizza oven. So we're gonna get this unboxed, we're gonna get it set up, and we're gonna cook some pizzas tonight. So let's I think this might be the peel and maybe a couple other things in this box. Let's see what we got. Yeah, got a professional grade pizza peel. We got a pizza rocker. Ooh, nice pizza cutter. I like those. This is a cover. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's the cover. And we got a turning peel. So, I'm gonna get the pizza oven out. We're gonna get it heated up. It takes about, usually want to heat them up for at least half hour, 45 minutes to get them nice and hot. We'll put the peels and stuff together during that time. I still got to grate some cheese and get some pizza ready, but yeah, these are all a bunch of the accessories. They have a bunch more too. They have a bunch of different pizza cutters. They have an infrared thermometer. Some of the pizza ovens they have kind of 3 different models. They have the Roccbox, the Arc XL. Those two just came out today. The Arc XL is a little bit bigger, 14 inches. I think the Arc's another 12 inch. Maybe a little bit bigger than that. And then they have the Dome, which is their big high-end model. That one costs like 1,500 bucks. Everything I've seen about Gozney pizza ovens has been wonderful. All the reviews I've seen on the Arcs have been great, but let's get this down here and let's check out the Roccbox. This is a $500 pizza oven. They sell for, I guess, $499. So it's kind of on the, I guess, the higher end of the backyard pizza ovens. Like Uni's, they're another one of the kind of the OG brands of backyard pizza ovens. Them and Gozney kind of started it all. Oh, we got another pizza peel. I don't have any perforated metal peels like this. I only have like a solid aluminum one and then like a wooden one. That's what I've used, but I've wanted to try one of these ones, so that's good to have. We've got all the instructions and everything here. Oop, bottle opener, gotta have that. From what I've seen, this is very simple to set up. There's really, all I gotta do is attach the burner. This is a gas unit. Here's the gas burner. They also make a wood attachment. A lot of the ovens come wood, and then you have a gas attachment that goes on. From everything I've seen and read, it's quite a heavy unit. It's got a nice little carrying strap, so you can carry it. Comes in 3 colors. This, of course, is the olive color. Let's put this down here. Get this here. And let's take a look at this thing. Again, the pizza stone's already in. I don't know, see if we can get in there. I don't know if this pizza stone is a removable one. Most of the other ovens are. This looks like a nice thick one. Yeah, it's 12-inch oven. You have 12-inch pizzas. You can get a wood attachment for this. I don't prefer the wood attachments. I think the gas is better. I think it gives you more consistent cook. It's easier, it's less messy, and you don't really get much benefit from wood. But I really like this carry strap. That's gonna make it convenient to haul around. Let's turn this over and get the gas attachment in. Again, you're gonna like how simple this is. You put it in and turn it. If I can get it. That's it. Just turn it. It's got foldable legs. And they're nice and tight. It's not like loosey-goosey and everything. So it's a very solid unit. It's got some decent heft to it, which is nice. One good thing about it has a silicone cover, so this part doesn't get blazing hot like some of the other pizza ovens. It's a little bit warm on the outside. This is the table I usually use for my pizza ovens, and it stays cool enough down here that there shouldn't be any problems. So I'm gonna get this fired up Again, you just hook propane to it and light it up. Give me a couple minutes and I'll do that, and I'll be right back. Okay, we got it all hooked up. We got a gas cylinder. Just use the standard propane like you'd use for any gas grill. Right back here is a starter. Sometimes it takes a time or two to that light. Yep, it lit. You can see the flames in there. Again, first time you burn them, you want to burn for like half hour, 45 minutes at least, to get some of the factory oils and just burn off stuff. I like the way the flame, I'm not sure how well you can see it, how it licks up along the top. So you're gonna get a lot of good heat coming from the top to cook the pizza. It's a nice thick stone, so you get good heat from underneath. And also what this has that none of the other kind of entry level has a temperature gauge here. Supposedly that measures pretty accurately the temperature of the stone. I would still probably use an infrared thermometer. Kind of want to get it to 800, 900 degrees. Like I said, I have a couple other pizza ovens. I have the Unicota 16, so it's a little bit bigger model. Probably the most comparable they have to the Roccbox. The 16-inch model runs, I think it's $5.99. The 12-inch model of that one is $3.99, I believe. And then I also have a Solo Stove Pi Prime, which is about a $349 pizza oven. All of them are gas. The Pi Prime is about the same size, 12-inch pizzas. So at some point I'll do a side-by-side comparison of all three. I'll get pizzas cooking on all three, but for right now, this is the Roccbox from Gozney. There'll be links down below for this, for all the accessories and everything you need to get going. I'll do a lot more pizza videos coming over the summer. In spring, as you can see, still got snow. Snowed a couple days ago. It's still kind of cold. Can use pizza ovens when it's cold outside. No problems there. Got a nice patio heater here too, so that keeps it a little bit warmer. But yeah, I'm gonna cook some pizzas. We're gonna let this burn up, heat up for a while, and we'll be back in a bit, and I'll show you how to cook a pizza. Should cook it in less than 2 minutes. And I think I might also do some wings tonight. You can definitely cook wings in here. You can cook steaks, you can do vegetables. I like toss some Brussels sprouts in a cast iron pan and you're good to go. But I think we're just doing wings and pizza tonight. So again, this is a Roccbox. First impressions is it feels solid. I love the look of it. It's a pretty looking oven. Everything I've seen about the Gozney ovens has been great. I haven't really seen many complaints. If I had one right off the bat, it's kind of small. Can't cook big pizzas, but again, most of the backyard pizza ovens are going to be a 12-inch unit. There's some 16-inch ones, and of course, once you get up to like the Arc XL, the Dome, the more expensive ones, you're going to get a bigger oven. So I love the way the flames look in these things, just cascading over the top there. That's a beautiful sight. But I can feel good heat coming out of here. Definitely don't want to put my hand in and touch anything because that'll be hot. But we'll be back in a few minutes and we'll cook a pizza. Okay, it's been about 45 minutes. I think we're ready to cook a pizza. Let's look at the temperature gauge. We're looking just over 800 there. And if we look, use the IR gun, we're looking at 900. It's getting pretty hot. I think it's all done burning. Let's see if we can get a measurement in the back there. Yeah, it's pretty even heat all across the stone, which is nice. Still got the heat cranking. I'm probably going to turn the heat down once I launch the pizza, just so there's a little more heat coming from the bottom, a little less heat coming from the top. In my experience with the pizza ovens, I've never had the bottom get overcooked before the top is cooked. If anything, it's the other way around. The top gets overcooked before the bottom is cooked. But if you get a really hot stone, that'll alleviate some of that problem. So I'm gonna go roll out a pizza. One of these days I'll do a full, here's how I roll it and everything, but I'm not a good pizza stretcher. I don't make good, nice round pizzas like a lot of people do. So watch their videos. But I'll show you how to cook it. I'll be out here in just a minute and we'll get this thing cooked up. All right, we're ready to cook a pizza. Like I said, I'm gonna turn the heat down a bit. This is the first time using one of these peels for launching it. It slid under the pizza pretty nice in the kitchen, but pizza slides right off. Now, with these pizza ovens, one thing you gotta be aware of is this pizza is gonna cook quick. It's gonna take maybe 2 minutes total. Once it launches, you gotta be on the ball. We're gonna watch the back, and when that starts puffing up a little bit, it's gonna be time to start turning this pizza. You just want to rotate it every 15-20 seconds or so. And looks like it's getting ready to turn. As soon as the bottom is not like totally raw, that's when you want to start turning. So I actually like the bigger peel for turning. Let's see if we can get this. So there's not a lot of room to maneuver inside this pizza oven, I'll tell you that. Also, I got a thin spot in the dough, so we're kind of sticking a little bit. Let's get this out, and we're gonna turn. Let me put the camera on my head, so I have two hands to work with. But yeah, we'll turn the pizza. Needs a little bit more on the bottom. Again, like I said, my pizzas don't always turn out perfect. They get holes, they stick, they burn. It happens. But you know what? They still taste good. So there we go. See, this is kind of the color you want. You want a little bit of black on it, a little bit of color. Again, there's not a lot of room in here to turn the pizzas once you get them in, which is fine if you take it out and turn it. Yeah, this isn't the best technique on pizza. You can see there's a big hole, which is putting a bunch of cheese on the bottom, which makes things a little stickier. And I'm just mangling this pizza now. Well, I'm glad you get to watch this, because you're gonna have pizzas that fall apart. You're gonna have pizzas with holes in them. You're gonna have pizzas that don't come off the peel right. It happens, it's a thing. But you know what? Pizza is still good. It will still be a delicious pizza. The aesthetics really don't have much to do with it, but this is cooking a wonderful looking pizza. You see this perfect color on the crust. You get the nice pepperoni cups. My stone is getting pretty dirty and messed up, but that's okay. It burns off. We'll keep cooking more pizzas. We'll cook some chicken wings again. So that bottom is looking perfect. Yeah, this pizza's done. Let me move this peel off. This pizza's done. We're gonna call it good. Again, this is what happens when you get a hole in your pizza and you're shoving cheese all over the place. But let's look and see that bottom crust, all those black spots. That is exactly what you want on your crust. So we'll give this just a second to cool down. And well, before I cut it, let me put my camera on, and we're gonna get some chicken wings going. Hopefully the hot pan will help clean up some of them. I'm gonna do some scraping first. Like I said, there's a lot of burnt cheese on this stone now, so we're getting a lot more smoke than you might normally get. I'm gonna give it a couple minutes to burn off. Let's crank the heat up again. Again, this happens on pizza ovens. I've seen like people with a lot more experience cooking pizzas than I do have this same problem sometimes. You stretch the dough a little bit too thin and it creates a lot of problems. So like I said, we got cheese burning off, which is fine. If the stones get messy, you can just cook on them and they clean up them. It's kind of a self-cleaning thing. Actually, let me put the pan in just for a minute or two to get it heated up. While that's heating up, let's cut this pizza. Not the prettiest thing ever, but it should be one of the tastiest, which I'm okay with. I got 3 more pizzas to cook tonight. Still be some of them that turn out great. Again, maybe could have gone a couple more minutes, but that's as good a pizza as you're going to eat pretty much anywhere. It's got a great texture on the crust. Again, it's a very basic crust. It's like a 60-65% hydration dough. Very basic. All right, I think this is heated up enough. I've seen some recipes for chicken wings in the pizza oven where they heat the pan up like way hot. I don't think that's necessary, because the ones I've seen where they do that, the wings end up burnt. They end up black. I don't know if I'm going to fit all these in here. This is just it's a Field 8-inch skillet. I tried a 12-inch skillet, my Lodge 12-inch, and it didn't fit. we'll just squeeze all these in here. So you probably want to use an 8 or a 10-inch skillet in here, but basically just put them in there, give them a couple minutes. Again, I'm going to turn this heat down a bit so it's not too hot. Give them a couple minutes, turn them. It takes about 5-10 minutes to cook chicken wings in here. Again, you can do steaks. I've done steaks in my other pizza ovens and they're great. Let's see, like this is hot. You don't want to leave your hand on there, but you're not burning yourself just by touching it. They're well insulated. Again, the stone is nice and thick. It's nice and heavy. The whole unit is solid. We're still looking over 800, 900 degrees on the side here. Chicken wings are cooking away. And I'm gonna need to take another bite of pizza because it's so good. This is just regular mozzarella. It's not fresh mozzarella. You can use that obviously if you want, but I'm just making regular pepperoni pizzas. I'm not really making a margarita. Let's check the wings, see how they are. Again, this pan's gonna get hot. So yeah, these still need quite a bit. We'll let them go. I'll be back in a few minutes and show you what the finished product looks like, but basically just leave them in here, flip them every now and then until they're done, until you like the way they look. They're gonna get some char on them, they're gonna get some blackness from the heat of the pan, from the heat of the pizza oven coming from top. But pretty much almost every pizza joint you go to serves wings, so why not cook them in your own pizza oven? But I'll be back in a few minutes and show you the final result. All right, these wings are looking good. They're looking good. A little bit black on some of them, but I think they got some great color. Flavor should be good. They're all cooked enough. I've just been kind of flipping them, tossing them, turning them. It's been about, I don't know, 15 minutes. But let's put these over here. And you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to make another pizza because I want to redeem myself from all this mess. Let me turn the heat back up. We'll see if we can burn some more of that off. And we'll get another pizza in this oven before we run out of daylight. All right, time to redeem myself. This pizza looks a little better. Slides right off the peel. I don't know if I like using the metal peel or the wooden peel more yet. Still need to cook a few more pizzas to figure out, but it slides really nice under the pizza on the board and pizza slides off really well. I had a little bit of semolina on there. We'll give this, like I said, another minute. We'll let the back cook, let the bottom kind of set, and then we'll start turning it. See if I can do it with the turning peel this time. I don't think there'll be any holes in this one. The dough didn't go quite as thin. These are about 250 gram dough balls. Let me turn the heat down a little bit there. 250 gram dough balls are right about what you want for this size pizza oven. Let me show you in there a little better. Get any bigger than that, your pizza will be too thick or it'll be too big. If you have like a 16-inch oven, I usually use a 300 gram dough ball in my Uni Coda. So this just needs another minute. Yep, another few seconds. It's starting to get there. Starting to get set. Kind of when the back starts bubbling and the crust starts puffing up is about when you want to start turning. So meanwhile, I'm gonna eat a chicken wing. They're delicious. Some of these little crusty bits are wonderful. Work on the rest of that later. So definitely give chicken wings a try in your pizza oven. Let's give this a little turn, slide it back in, do that a couple more times. This pizza will be good to go. Again, this thing cooks great. You get a lot of good heat from the top. The stone's thick enough, heavy duty enough that you get good heat coming from the bottom. Everything about the unit is really solid. Again, it's about 500 bucks. So a little more, it's more than like the Solo Stove Pi Prime is, I think, 350. Unis start at 300, go up to 700, 800, depending on which model you get. So this is kind of, it's a good backyard pizza oven for the price. 500 bucks again. Again, I have it on a wooden table. I can feel no heat down here. Up here you feel a little bit, but you can use it on plastic table, you can use it on wood. Let's see how we're looking. Yeah, need a little bit more on that side. Again, this peel fits in here, but like you see, there's not a lot of wiggle room. So if you're used to using your peel for turning inside the oven, that's what this one's for, but I still don't have the technique down really well on this. Once it gets cooked a little bit, this one's a little easier to use. But for like the first flip, and maybe you want to just use that. This is looking good. Nice bubbly pepperoni grease cups. That's my favorite part. Again, it's not a circle. Half my pizzas turn out circular, half of them turn out kind of wonkily like this. But again, it doesn't affect the taste. Let's get a little bit more color on that backside there. I like going as long as I can on these because that helps the bottom crust get a little bit stiffer, a little bit firmer. So, all right, I'm gonna call this. Again, you're looking at about a minute and a half, 2 minutes. Depends on how you cook your pizza. Let's take a good look at the bottom of this one, if I can get it up here. Got some good color on there. That's kind of what you want. Again, the problem I've always had with these pizza ovens, and like everyone I've tried, trying to get the bottom to cook the same as the top. Usually the bottom doesn't cook quite as quick as the top. I'm gonna put this back in for a couple more minutes. The middle is still a little bit soft. I'm gonna give it a little more time. Again, I want to kind of give it as much time as I can in the oven. If you want to crank through them, sure, pull it out at 2 minutes. People will eat it, people will love it. This is great for cooking for parties. If you want to cook 20, 30 pizzas, you can crank them out. There's a lot of people that have commercial operations like food trucks or stalls at the fair or farmers markets, and they use these type of ovens. They use Roccboxes and Gozney domes and some of the other Gozney products. Again, there'll be links to all this down below, and you can go check them out, see if you want to buy one. All right, can't go too much longer. That's about it. So, first impressions, really solid unit. I love the way it looks, I love the way it feels. It cooks great pizzas. You got to be careful not rolling your dough too thin, otherwise you burn it, or you get holes in it, and then you get burnt cheese all over your stone. But that'll burn off. I'm just gonna leave it cranking here for a bit, burn some of that off, clean it up, and it'll be good to go for the next time. Again, you get some soot here, that wipes right off. So that's not a problem. I'm looking forward to cooking more pizzas on this throughout the year, throughout the summer. I'll do some more videos on it, and you'll see a lot of pizza coming. Again, we're looking at a really good temperature. It's in the almost 900 degree range, and that's where you want it. So check it out, Gozney Roccbox. I'm a fan. Again, I've cooked on it once. I did pizza and chicken wings, and it does a great job for both. So give it a shot. Let me know what you think. If you have this pizza oven, if you have one of the other Gozneys, Solo Stove Pie, if you have a Uni Coda, there's 20 other brands that have put out pizza ovens in the past year or two as well. Cuisinart and Blackstone has one, and there's ones you put on your grill. But the backyard pizza market is kind of exploding right now. So there's a lot of good options out there. This is one of the better ones you're going to get.